What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's live stream. We are finally building the 1989 Batwing, which I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to build this for quite a while and finally getting around to doing it, and thought why not do it as a live build. So it is a huge set, as you can imagine, and I'm not going to get through it all in the one night, so we're going to start. This will be part one, so we'll see how much we can get done tonight, and I have some really exciting plans on how I'm going to be displaying this, which I can't wait to show you guys once the build's complete and the way I want to display it is all set up. So that is going to be in my next video as well once it's all ready. So until then, I think we should get started in building it. So I've been meaning to do a lot more live streams as of late, but I've just been so busy with a lot of stuff going on in the Lego room and some projects I'm working on, which I'm really excited to share with you guys. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing those videos and showing you guys what I've been working on. I've got some new exciting stuff that's going to be happening with the city that I'm really looking forward to sharing with you guys. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And we have super chats available now, so it would be really great if you guys can get on there and send us a super chat. That'll be awesome. And as always, all your support's appreciated. If you can give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and join the AusLego family. And please also join and become a member of the channel for more exciting stuff moving forward in the near future. So without further ado, guys, let's get cracking with the 1989 Batwing. And man, this book is huge. Wow. What have we got? We've got something like 350 pages of pure Batwing. And I've had this set sitting in my shame pile for such a long time, and I've just never got around to doing it. The thoughts cross my mind, but I just sort of look at the box and then look away, work on something else, look at the box again. So to be able to finally crack this open and start building it is awesome. And again, like I said at the start of the video, I'm really excited to be sharing this with you guys. So a bit of a look at the book. It looks pretty fantastic. It's got the Lego Batwing in the moon, which looks really cool. They've done that from the movie. And then you've got some some photos of the Batwing from the movie, a bit about it, the inspiration, the design process. So the senior model designer. So there's quite a bit of stuff about the actual model of the Batwing. And how it's been designed, which is pretty awesome. And you've got a whole bunch of photos, and there it is right next to the Batmobile, which looks awesome. That looks fantastic. So yeah, the first few pages are really just yeah, a little bit about the build. Also, we have the stickers here. So the plaque sticker, and obviously a few stickers that look like they go on to the Batwing. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we're going to see how much of this build we can tackle. So let's see. There is so many bags here. See what we can find. I should have probably prepared all these bags before I started, but I preferred to open the box up with you guys first. So I found one bag. Let's just, how about we just empty this and try and find it. Alright. Awesome box. Box is huge. I'll just back up a bit there so you can see it. Box is huge. Alright, so we'll leave that to the side. Here we go. Bag one. I think there's only a couple of bags for bag one by the look of it. Alright, I think we are ready to go. Okay, bag one. Get rid of all these other bags for now. We're not going to be needing them anytime soon. So let's just start off. Alright, we have got quite a bit of bags going on here, so leave these down here. Let's get ourselves sorted a little bit. Okay, I think we are finally ready to go. Alright, let's do this. Oh, my favourite. Nothing but Technic. Technic to start this build off. I'm not the biggest fan of Technic. But it's the Batwing, so I'll make an exception. Alright, we have got some awesome minifigures that come with this build. And I've got a feeling I'm missing another bag for bag one. Nope. I'm not. We're good. Alright, so let's just get Batman all built here. Alright, I absolutely love the cape and cowl that they've done for these 1989 sets. So as you can see, this absolutely looks amazing. Similar, pretty much the same, the same figure that they gave us with the 1989 Batmobile. So same Batman figure, which looks great. So I'm really glad that we've got two of those. So I'll put him off to the side. Get all our Technic stuff together. And let's get cracking on this build. I think I'll keep the Technic pieces. I think I'll keep all these in the bag so we don't lose them. And I felt it was only right to have my Batman t-shirt on for this build. It just kind of made sense. So I thought, why not? Alright, so let's get this first section of the Batwing sorted. These Technic pieces over here. So, who has built this Batwing? Anyone built it as yet? I know I'm a bit late to the party with building it. Again, I did buy this when it just came out around Christmas time, or near thereafter, but I got this well and truly months ago, and like I said, it was just been sitting in my shame pile. Going back and forth saying, yep, I'm going to build it. Yeah, today I'm going to build it, and it just sat there. So here we are now, finally building it. And I'm really excited to actually see the scale of it. Hi Mark, and Yana is watching. Hey guys, how you doing? Glad you guys can make it. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for jumping on, really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy today's build. Now, I'm a really big DC and Batman fan. As you guys would have seen, some of my Batman builds, the Batcave and whatnot. So, huge DC and Batman fan. So I can't wait to have this on display, that's for sure. That goes like that, those are in there. Okay. So it looks like we've got to have something a little bit repetitive here with these Technic squares. Oh, that's great. Glad you're having a great day. Unfortunately, down here in Victoria, Melbourne, where I live, I don't know if anyone has heard, we are back in lockdown again for the 4th time. So that's really fun. So plenty of time to build Lego and work on the city and create more content for you guys. So all this time up my sleeve now for the next 7 days until they announce the lockdown is over. So we got into lockdown last night at 11:59, and it's going to last until 11:59 next Thursday. Yay! So that's always fun. So I'm curious to know who else has done this set. Have you got it? Are you looking to get it? Have you built it? What did you guys think of the build? So the way I'm gonna display this is gonna be epic. I cannot wait. I think that's what I'm actually most looking forward to. How I'm gonna display this once I'm done. I've got a really cool idea in my mind. I also have a light kit that will be going on this once I finish building it. I might even consider live streaming that. I don't know, we'll see. It's a little bit more fiddly than actually building, but we'll see how we go. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do the light kit while I'm live streaming. I don't know. see how we go on that one. But the light kit itself is going to look fantastic. I get all my light kits for anyone that's interested from Light My Bricks. I do get a few people asking me where I do get my lights from. Hey Gunnar, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining, really appreciate it. Gunnar says, damn, 4 lockdowns where I live. There have only been 2 long ones, and no, I don't have this set, but I really want to put it on my wall. Yeah, well, unfortunately, this is our 4th lockdown, which really sucks, but there's not much we can do, to be honest with you. So we just have to sort of go with it, unfortunately. We had 2 very long ones last year, and then the 3rd one was at the start of the year, which was a snap 5-day lockdown, and that helped quite a bit. And now our cases went up crazy the last 3 days, so they snap locked down us again for another 7 days. Hopefully they don't extend it, but we don't know until they get closer to the 7 days. So fingers crossed everything's gonna pan out okay and the cases drop. But yeah, you should definitely look into getting this set, and on a wall will look really good. I'm not gonna give away how I'm gonna mount mine and what I've got planned, but yeah, you're definitely gonna have to wait for that, and that's something I'm definitely going to be sharing on the channel. So if you guys aren't aware, I do have stickers and super chats available on the channel, which is fantastic, and also memberships available with some cool little perks and more to come. Some members only stuff, you know, behind the scenes on how I do my videos, some early access to my videos. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff that you guys as members will be able to access and join the channel and help the channel grow. Basically, that's what it's all about. It's all thanks to you guys. So we finally hit 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing. I'm really overwhelmed with how much support the channel is getting. I honestly didn't think it was gonna go that well, to be quite honest with you. So really happy how it's going, and I am trying to produce as much content as I can. It just sometimes it gets a little bit hard trying to find time, trying to balance everything, especially when you have a little 2-year-old running around. So I am definitely going to try and post a little bit more frequently, and probably a scheduled post, so it's a bit more frequent in terms of the day, rather than having random days. Sort of have more of a set day for when I upload my content. But I also have some really cool plans with the city, which you can see behind me. Alright, let me just get these Technic bits all sorted over here. 1, 2, 3. Skip that. That's the only thing I hate about Technic, is I've got to count everything, make sure you put the Technic piece in the right spot, because if you don't, then and you keep building, it stuffs everything up. And the last thing I want to do on a massive build like this is go back and try and find where I messed up. hopefully the lockdown will be short. I can't wait to see the video where you display your Batwing. Congrats with the 2K subscribers. Thanks very much, Gunnar. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. And yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys how I'm going to display this Batwing. Really excited to show you guys. And I think I've already messed something up. Let me have a look what's going on here. Why won't this Technic piece go in? Let's just go back and have a quick look what we're doing here. Okay. I know what we've done wrong here. Technic pieces are supposed to go on the other side. Alright, so we kind of messed this up a little bit. Let's get it back on track. Okay. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to flip these around. Where are we? Okay, we got it. We're all good. Just flipping this around like so. Okay, awesome. We're all good. We are all good. Alright, let's get these other Technic pieces back in here. Trying to pay attention and chat at the same time. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, skip one, another one here. This is why I have not purchased any of those Technic sports cars like the Lamborghini, the Bugatti, the Porsche, because I absolutely hate Technic. Not the biggest fan of Technic. I don't know, you guys fans of Technic? Do you like Technic building? Because me personally, I really don't. Can't stand it, to be honest with you. But you know, you don't have to love everything, every technique of Lego. Just because, you know, you're a Lego fan doesn't mean you have to like everything about Lego. And for me, I've said it 1,000 times, I do not like Technic. But it's the Batwing, I'm making an exception, so. Alright. I think once we pass some of this Technic stuff, the base building, I think we'll be okay. So the Daily Bugle set, let's talk about that for a second. Let's jump off DC for a little bit and talk about some Marvel stuff. I think that set is absolutely amazing. For anyone that's building a city or has got a city like mine, that's definitely something you want to add in the city. And that's something that I'm going to be adding into the city. I'm actually going to be pulling the city apart very soon, and I'll have a video. I'll be doing a video on the progress and what I'm going to be doing, the changes I'm going to be making, and the changes I'm going to be making in the Lego room as well. So I've got a lot of cool stuff that's going to be going on, and that is some of the stuff that I can't wait to share with you guys. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for the updates on the Lego room and the Lego city. How many bags does the set have? I think it's got 13, or I think it's got about 13 bags, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. Let's see how many bags that we've got. It should say it at the front. Usually it says how many bags to complete it. I think at the back here, let's have a look. Let's check how many bags it's got. I think there's 12. I'm pretty sure there's... Actually, no. I think there's more. What am I saying? Okay, so there's 12 bags up to there. I think there's 13 bags. Yep, 13 bags. 13 bags, and let's see how many bags we can get through tonight. If I can get the main structure, the bottom part all done in tonight's build, that'll be great. I'll be happy with that. So we'll see how many bags we can get through anyway, because it is pretty late here. To be honest with you, it's just after midnight. So let's just see how well we go. I'm not a huge fan of Technic, but I own the 3 big cars, Lamborghini, Bugatti, and the Porsche, and really enjoy building them. Well, Gunnar, I give you credit, man, for building that, because yeah, I just don't have the patience to do those. I mean, they look great, don't get me wrong. I reckon they look freaking awesome. And I would love to have them on display. I just don't think I can get my head around building them, that's all. So for that reason, I'm probably never going to buy them, to be honest with you. But I do really like them. I think they are awesome looking sets. Just not something I'm keen on building, that's all. So back to the Daily Bugle, what we were talking about. So the set just recently came out. I haven't had a chance to pick it up. Unfortunately, I actually want to do a haul video, because I do have some sets that I'm going to go out to buy that have just come out at the Lego store, my local Lego store. So I was going to do that this weekend, but unfortunately we went into lockdown, so everything is shut for the next 7 days. So I'm going to have to wait until I can go to the Lego store and film another haul video. I can just buy it online and they can probably deliver it to me, but I prefer going into the store, and I do have some VIP points that I've accumulated, so I might even use them to get the Bugle. But I'm really excited to have another, we'll say, skyscraper in the city. I've got the only tall building I actually really have in the city is the Avengers Tower. Mark, thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. My first super chat, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate the support. Thank you so much, Mark. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Ethan, how you going, buddy? Thanks for jumping on. Hope you enjoy the build. We're building the 1989 Batwing. So for those that have just jumped on, thank you very much, Mark. Really appreciate it, man. Love the support. Okay, so let's real quick recap where I'm at this point, making sure that I haven't forgotten anything, because I do not want to be going back on this Technic stuff to try and fix it. So yeah, the only skyscraper I have is my custom Avengers Tower that I've put in the city, which you guys, if you haven't seen it, go check out my videos. I've got some city update videos that you can see the Avengers Tower. So it'll be really cool to actually get another skyscraper in there. And the Daily Bugle looks like it's just going to be awesome and really fit in my city. So I'm really excited to get that in there. And I'll probably maybe even do that as a live build. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, really excited about that. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the Daily Bugle set that's been released by Lego? Is it something you guys are going to get? I'd really like to know what you guys think about the set. Okay, I know what I've done. Okay, Technic piece rolled the wrong way. We're all good. Alrighty, here we go. Thanks again, Mark. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, bro. So these Technic pieces are killing me, absolutely killing me. Right, where are we at? Okay, so we've got here and some more Technic pieces, more Technic, and it doesn't really seem like the bag is getting empty anytime soon. So, Daily Bugle, let me know what you guys think. The new set that's just been released in the Marvel line. Now I am a Marvel fan as well, so my favorite themes are DC, Batman, top of the list, Marvel, Star Wars. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. I'm also a really big fan of the Ninja Turtles, and my last video I just put up was my Ninja Turtle sewer lair mock, so I'm not sure if you guys have checked that out. If you haven't, go have a look at that. So I'm a really big Ninja Turtle fan as well. And of course my Lego City, which you can see behind me over there. So there's some of the themes that I do like. But yeah, Marvel is definitely up there. Spider-Man, Iron Man, the Avengers, absolutely love the whole team there in Marvel. I really want to get the Daily Bugle. I don't have any Marvel sets, so getting this would allow me to get an awesome build and many great figs. Totally agree. The minifigures that you get with that set is absolutely amazing. They've done really well. I think for the price that they've put it at, considering the size of the build and the minifigures that you do get with that, I reckon they've priced it very reasonable. It ends up being about $4.99 Australian dollars here. I think it's like $2.99 in US. So I think it's priced pretty well for the size of it, in my opinion anyway. But the minifigures that they've included in that set are absolutely amazing. You've got Venom, you've got Carnage, you've got Spider-Man, you got Gwen Stacy. Who else have you got? There's so many others. I haven't even fully looked at the list, but from what I've seen, they just look absolutely amazing. Zani says, how many bags will you do for the stream, or will you finish it? And the minifigures included in the Daily Bugle is already a win-win. Definitely agree with you. It's definitely a win-win for me. Those minifigures are something I want to have in my collection anyway. And I don't know. I think I might go to maybe bag 4. I don't know. It depends how long you guys are going to stay here and keep me company while we're building. So I'm hoping to try and get at least up to bag 4 done. But we'll just see how we go. See how fast we get through this technic side of things, and then if we get ourselves a good rhythm, maybe we'll keep going. I mean, my problem with Lego building is when I start something, I want to finish it. I can't stop. So sometimes I'll sit here for hours just building to try and get it finished. But we'll just see how we go. See where the night takes us, I guess. Miles Morales is my favorite there. Nice. My favorite is very... it's a bit hard to say. I've got a lot of favorites, unfortunately. I don't know. I think my favorite minifigure in the Daily Bugle so far, until I actually build them, I think it's Venom. I really love that minifigure. I love the character overall. I recently just built the Venom helmet, which was amazing. A really cool build. So I'd have to say my favorite character at the moment, or minifigure for the Daily Bugle, will have to be Venom. We are slowly getting there. The base of the wing is slowly getting there. It is huge. It looks like it's going to be pretty big. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. So this whole section is a little bit repetitive, but that's okay. That's expected when you're building Lego. You get some repetitive sections of the builds. There's nothing you can do about that, unfortunately. So this goes on the other side like that. Okay, everything seems to be looking pretty good so far. I think now we're going to build the other side, so let's see how this pans out. Gunner, Venom is great, but also really like Daredevil and Punisher. Also the build of the Doc Ock arms look super awesome. Yeah, definitely agree, man. I really like how they've done Doc Ock hanging off the side of the building. All the elements of that build look really good, and I mean, I haven't really looked at it too much in terms of people that have built it. I want to keep it a surprise, but it does look modular. It looks like the levels are sort of a little bit modular. You can take the face off and whatnot, so that does look pretty cool. And that's definitely something I'm going to have to light up. If I'm going to have it in the city, it's got to be lit. Because otherwise it just won't look right, considering that everything else, as you can see behind me in the city, is all lit up. That's something that definitely needs to be lit as soon as I build it. The company I get my lights from most likely will probably do a light kit for it. I'll probably do a light kit myself anyway, but they usually do really good light kits for a lot of builds, so would not surprise me if they didn't do one for the Daily Bugle. And I think once that's actually lit up, that'll look even more epic. Once you add some lights to the Lego, it'll look epic. So if anyone has just joined us, we are building the 1989 Batwing, in case you can't make it out with what I'm building so far, because it doesn't really look like anything at the moment. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button to show your support. I'll be really appreciative if you do. Give the video a big thumbs up, drop comments and let me know what you think of the Batwing. Have you built it? Do you have it? Are you going to get it? And don't forget, we've got super chats available, which is awesome. Mark has given us our first super chat for the channel, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you for the support. That allows me to keep doing what I'm doing and provide content for all you guys. So thank you. So what day is it currently over there? For people back at home, it's, well actually it's Saturday morning now, where I am. So I'm assuming for some people it might be Friday morning. But yeah, whereabouts are you guys from and what time frame is it? I'd love to know. I like getting to know where everyone's from. I think this is going to get too big for the building table once we start putting it all together. This thing is huge. It's just the framing. My goodness. I think I'm gonna start to really get enjoying it once I start putting some black bricks onto this build and it starts looking like a Batwing, because right now it just looks like a bunch of squares. Doesn't really look like absolutely anything. Just a bunch of Technic framing. Zani says it's 10:30 p.m. in the Philippines. So your time difference is not too bad. Not too bad with over here down in Australia. Only 20 of these now. Okay, we're gonna have to count these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And while we were looking at that, we found some of Batman's batarangs. Let's just attach them to this. Attach that to him right here. Like, we've got a spare one, but we'll attach that so we don't lose it for now. He can hold on to both of those while we build in the meantime. Alright. There you go, Michael Keaton. Enjoy. Alright. So now, 20 of these Technic pins. Just put that aside over here for now. And let's get all these Technic pins on this section of the build. Let's do it. Oh, oops. See, we almost made one mistake. Forgot to add these two little bits at the end. Lucky. Lucky, lucky. We almost messed that one up. Tanner. Hey Oz, hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Hey Tanner, how you doing, man? Yeah, I know it's been a while. Thanks for jumping on. How you doing, buddy? Hope you've been well. Thanks for jumping on, man. Appreciate you. We're trying to get all these Technic pieces in here and trying to get them correct so we don't mess it all up and find out halfway through the build that we messed it up, because that would suck. Alright, let's get on this other side now. Let's get these in. Alright, we got it. That's a lot of Technic pins in this little section here. Alright, we got it. There we go. Technic pins for days. Hopefully we got them right. Let's see where it takes us. Alright, cool. That's that part done. Alright, now it looks like we have to connect this part here. Okay, so no turning back now. Okay. Flaming Dog got a 1989 Batman build underway. My girlfriend will kill me if I get this set as well. Well, dude, you know what you have to do? You have to do Mission Impossible style. Get it, hide it, keep it hidden for a while, and then just build it one day. And it's just like, you know what? It's been hiding. I've had this set for a long time. Don't worry about it. You know, I bought it a long time ago. She'll never know. Just build it and just display it without even saying anything. Just be like, oh, I've had it for ages. Didn't you know? Okay, so I think I added 2 pieces incorrectly, which I knew was going to happen. Let's see if we can fix this. So I added these, instead of adding these longer pieces, I added these dark bluish grey short pieces, which don't add up. And now I have to pull this section off to get to it, which is a pain. Let's see how much damage control we can do here. Oh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. Okay. So we've made a few little errors in this build, but that's okay. Let's try and get this sorted and get back on track over here once again. Okay. Try and make this as painful as possible. these Technic parts are going to come out of this one. So what we did was I accidentally used these dark bluish grey instead of the longer ones. So that was where my mistake happened. But I sorted it out now, so let's just get this lined up here, figure out where the rest of these Technic bits have got to go. Just go back to this page real quick. Hopefully we're getting these in the right spot, guys. Okay, I think we are good. We are good. All right, let's get this click back in here so we can keep going. All right, here we go. We are getting there. Well, we have a special guest that's just jumped on in the chat, and that is my wife. Hey babe, how you doing? I got the support. Alright, so that's that. Alright, this is huge. This is just keeps growing and growing. My god. It's going to be epic. Alright, so we've got to turn this around now. Now more Technic pieces all in the back here. Okay, so I need 14 of these black ones now. So let's count these out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Flamingo dog. You're getting some advice from my wife. There you go, man. That is, Tanner says that's a pretty odd assembly on the bottom. Yeah, I know, man. Let's try and get these Technic pieces in the right spot one time rather than having to redo it twice like we have been. Again, which is why I always say I hate Technic building. Cannot stand it. I think I've said it about 3 times in this live build today. I hate it. I will be so glad to be finished this Technic section and hope there isn't any more after that, but knowing my luck there probably will be. But I think once I start seeing it come together a little bit more, I won't really care too much about the Technic side of it. Alright, let's add these last ones on the other side. Thing's going to take over the whole building space. All right, we got it. Got it. Tanner, you hate Technic too. If it's integrated well and only a little bit, it's okay. But I don't know how I'd survive doing those large Technic cars. Yep, I was telling Gunnar earlier that there is no way I would buy the Technic cars, even though I do love them and they look great on display. I just would not have the patience to build those cars when literally 99.99% of those cars are Technic built. I can handle a little bit of Technic, I don't mind. Like this is a bit, I think this is just past the point of me liking Technic. I think any more beyond this, it'll be too much. And I think I'm only bearing this because it's the 1989 Batwing, and I know that this is only the bottom part that's Technic, so I can bear it. All right. Other than that, I absolutely hate it. So I'm with you, Tanner. Absolutely hate it. Especially when you make a mistake with the Technic pieces, and then when you try to rip them off, the pin comes out with the piece that you don't want it to come out with. So, like I just experienced before. Okay, so 2 of those, 2 of these, and of course another 2 Technic pins. Why not? The Technic Dodge Charger from the Fast and Furious, and it's okay, but the creator sets are much nicer looking. Yeah, I agree. You know what? I reckon, I think they should have done the Fast and Furious car a bit more creator spec, not Technic spec. I reckon it would have looked a lot better, in my opinion. And as much as I'm a huge Fast and Furious fan, if the Dodge was more of the creator side, I think I would have purchased it. Again, I don't think they should have done that as a Technic set, me personally. Yeah, the creator, like the Ford Mustang and the Aston Martin, like the 007 car, like I haven't got any of those cars. I actually wouldn't mind getting one, but the creator cars, they just look so much better. And I think if they did that with the rest of the cars, they would have looked awesome. Like I would have definitely bought and built those 100%. But I guess they have to cater for those people that really like Technic building. I think that, you know, it's an acquired taste. If you ask me, I think it's an acquired taste. Another 3 of these. We are getting through bags 1 and 1. Hopefully bag 2 is a bit nicer to us and not as much Technic. That'll be great. So, what is everyone currently building at the moment? anyone that's just joined on, we were talking about the Daily Bugle set that just has been just released. Has anyone got that yet? What do they think of it? Is it on the to buy list? But I'd like to hear what everyone's building. Or have you got any plans to build this weekend? Let me know. It's always cool to find out what everyone's building, you know, different sets, different themes, that kind of thing. Daily Bugle looks incredible. I've got to wait for the promos, but I'm for sure getting it. Yeah, I was gonna pick it up. I was gonna get it. I can get it online, but I want to go and get it in the store. I was saying earlier, I want to do a another haul video. There's a few sets out there that I want to go get, but I was mentioning earlier, unfortunately, we're just down here in Melbourne. Victoria, we've been put into lockdown again for like 7 days, so everything's been shut, unfortunately, and I can't go to my local Lego store to get it, so I'm just gonna have to wait a week and hopefully they open up everything and not extend it, so that's fingers crossed. But yeah, Daily Bugle is definitely on my radar. I want to put in the new city layout that I'm doing, so I'll be doing a video, as I was mentioning again earlier. I'm going to be pulling down the city and we're going to be rebuilding it, which I'm really excited about. I have got some really cool plans for the city and thought, you know what, it's been about a year since I worked on it and I've decided I want to change it up. So now that the Daily Bugle's come out as well, it'll be a perfect addition to the new layout. And it'll look really good with the Avengers Tower skyscraper that I've put in the Avengers Tower. It's not bad priced. Again, I was saying earlier, it's not bad priced for the minifigures that you get. I might wait until another local retailer gets it and probably get it at a bit better of a price, but I do have some Lego points that I accumulated from double VIP and all that kind of stuff, so I might just utilize them and get the Bugle. So I do still want to get the police station modular as well for the city, so there's a few things that I do want to get and add to the city as well. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I'm not going to give any hints to what my haul video is going to be and what sets we are going to be picking up, apart from the Daily Bugle, which I kind of just let the cat out of the bag on that one. But yeah, there's going to be some really cool sets that I'm going to be picking up and sharing with you guys, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Oh, that final technic piece. Oh, thank God. Okay, and this looks like it goes on this side here. Wow. Okay, so I think, judging by this framework, we can get an idea of what this roughly the span of the Batwing is going to be. I think that looks like it'll be the front, back. That looks pretty cool, and that's just the framing. Okay guys, we are up to bag 2. Finally, we've got all these spare Technic pieces too. Unless they're supposed to go into something, but let's just have a look, double check. We'll put that aside for a minute. so I need to add some more Technic pieces to the sides here, which I almost forgot. I knew there was too many Technic pieces left to be too good to be true. I don't think I've missed any Technic pieces anywhere else. Mayak has just joined us and you're in class, dude. Well, thank you for jumping on and tuning in while you're in class. That's pretty cool. Tanner the Bugle is definitely not a bad price, but it's no Ninjago City Gardens in terms of value. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if you look at it that way, I suppose. I mean, I haven't collected any of the Ninjago sets. I hadn't really got into the Ninjago theme. I have seen like the City Gardens and, you know, Ninjago City and whatnot, and they are pretty epic. So I guess, I mean, for the same price point, you do get more value out of the Ninjago City. I definitely have to agree with you on that. I mean, look, for the price that you're paying for the Daily Bugle with the minifigures you're getting as well, it does add up, or it stacks up a little bit, but yeah, I have to agree with you on the Ninjago, on that Ninjago set in terms of price point. Definitely have to agree with you on that. You're just kidding. Oh, dude. Oh, I thought you were actually legit there for a second. Well, glad to have you jumping on here, man. Appreciate you joining in. Alright, we're finally starting bag 2, and it looks like there's only one bag for bag 2, but we're out of the Technic, we're out of the woods for the Technic side of things so far. So let's move that over here a little bit. Alright, finally we're getting some black pieces. Okay, so let's just do this here. We're going to have to move these over here because we're going to be working on that. These pieces can go over here. Okay. I'm not one for sorting my pieces out. I've said it in my past live streams. I just crack them open and waste time looking for pieces rather than wasting time sorting pieces. So they're spread around. My wife always hates on me with how I sort my pieces out when I build. She's always telling me to sort them all out, but yeah, I just I don't have that type of time. Alright, so I'm gonna flip this around and start covering it up. Finally, the fun part begins. No more Technic for now. Okay, so let's get this under here. Nice, so we're going to flip this around actually. We're starting on this side. Alright, let's do it. Now it's going to start to look a bit more like a Batwing. Like it should. So Mayak, whereabouts are you from, man? Thank you again for jumping on. Even though you said you're in class, but you're not, but that's okay. All right. This is going to start to look awesome, and I'm really excited to get into this section of the build. It looks like there's only one bag too, so it looks like the beginning of it is pretty quick now once we get out of this technic side of things. Mark, sorry, need to go off to bed with the kids. Glad we were able to join. No worries, man. Thank you very much for jumping on. And again, thank you so much for the super chat. My first, excuse me, first super chat. Thank you so much for the support, man. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll catch you in the next live build. Thank you. Have a great weekend, man. Told you this was going to get too big for the table. Needed to create some more space. I didn't think it was going to be that big. See you, Zani. Happy weekend. Luca, my man, what's going on? How you doing, dude? Thanks for jumping on. How you been? Hope you've been well, dude. So finally closing this up a little bit, getting some black, finally getting some black onto here. I never thought I would actually get started on building this. It's been sitting in its box for months since I bought it, and I'm really glad that I'm finally building it, and I'm doing it with you guys. So thank you very much for jumping on and chilling with me, talking Lego, building a Batwing. It's always a good time talking Lego. 6, 7, 8 of those, 2 of them. And thank you guys for always supporting my channel. Really appreciate it. It allows me to keep doing what I love to do, and that's give you guys good content. And like I mentioned earlier, I've finally got super chats and stickers available and memberships. So anything, anything sent across the channel is a great support, and really appreciative. It just helps my channel grow, so I can keep doing live builds and live streams for everybody. So feel free to send some stickers across, send some super chats across. Any support is absolutely amazing, so thank you guys in advance. Thank you for being here just overall. Thank you very much for being here overall. Slowly taking shape. This thing looks awesome. If you guys have not bought this yet, seriously, I'm pretty sure it's come down a bit in price. You can probably get it at a retailer or something for a little bit cheaper than what Lego had it. Definitely recommend getting it, especially if you've already got the Batmobile. You definitely got to get this. Like, this is starting to look epic. Each section that I'm putting together just becomes better and better. Actually getting through bag 2 quite quickly, surprisingly. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, so that's gonna go like that. It's starting to look like a Batwing. That's what we want. So I have got something special which I'm going to share with you guys once we finish building this, in terms of how I'm going to display it. I'm not going to give it away at all, but I cannot wait to show you guys how I'm going to be displaying it. I've also got a light kit which I was mentioning earlier on in the stream. I've got a light kit that's going to go on this, which is just going to make it look even more epic than it already is. So I will do a video on the light kit, and I'm also going to do a video on once I've mounted it and where I'm putting it. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. And now that I've actually built this, the next thing I'll do is put the light kit on and then get it ready for display. And hopefully by this week, or next week I should say, I'll have it up for display. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, because that is going to be the cream, or the icing on the cake. Cream on the cake, icing on the cake, whichever way you want it. Whichever way you want to describe it, it is going to be epic. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be epic. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so move on to the next side. This thing has taken over my entire building table. I'm about to lose the instruction booklet. Apologies if you can hear a buzzing noise in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it, if the mic's picking it up, but I've got a heater on down here in the Lego room where I am, because it's winter here and it gets really cold. So if you hear a slight buzzing noise, I apologize. That's just me trying to stay warm. Man, this is huge. Just can't get over it. Cannot get over it. It's epic. This is going to look so good. I'm going to have to take a photo of this, put it on my Instagram next to the Batmobile for sure. So, speaking to everybody before, it's now the weekend. Well, it might be Friday for some of you. It's the weekend for us down here in Melbourne. It's actually 1:15 in the morning on Saturday. So, what's everyone getting up to on the weekend? What are you all building on the weekend? I'd love to know what you guys are going to be building, or have you got any plans to go buy Lego, or just stay at home and build? we just lost the instruction booklet, like I said we would. Alright, that is looking epic. So the bottom part of the Batwing is pretty much almost done. Now a few more pieces left to do on this one. And this will be bag 2 complete. We've got Storm 501 joining us. How you going, buddy? Thanks for jumping on. My favorite Batman movie. Definitely the original 1989 Batman movie is my favorite, with Michael Keaton. Personally, I think he's one of my favorite Batmans, and I think he portrayed Batman amazing. But yeah, 1989, the original original Batman movie is my favorite. What's your one? Curious to know what your one is, ma'am. Which one's your favorite? Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, I did like that. Christian Bale did do a really awesome Batman as well. No doubt about it. Look, I'm a fan of... I've watched all the Batman movies and I'm a fan of all of them. So... definitely... I'm not going to say I don't like a particular Batman movie, but... yeah, Dark Knight, Christian Bale did a great job. My wife has said that the Lego Batman movie is her favourite. We went and saw that at the cinema when it came out with Will Arnett, and yeah, that was a really awesome movie too. Definitely love that one. He did a good job of being the Lego Batman. Alright, we're going to flip this over now. Oh, just lost the back end of that. Let's fix that up again real quick. Make sure all these are stuck on. We are down to the last pieces for bag number 2, and we can start bag 3. We actually gotten through the first part of this pretty quick, actually, surprisingly. The technic side took the longest. It took us nearly an hour just to do the technic side. Aiden, I can turn myself into a convertible. Let's go. You can turn yourself into a convertible. Oops. Alright, forgot to flip this around. So I'm going to add these back here and flip it around. Get this brick out of this section here. Will's Bricks, the baby. How you going, Will? Thanks for jumping on, man. Appreciate it. I'm sure for anyone that's just jumped on, you can probably guess what we're building now that you can actually see the monstrosity of this. So it's the 1989 Batwing. And it's already looking epic. And now I need to get this brick out. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Thanks again for joining, Will. So really appreciate you, man. How you doing? Hope you've been well. Okay. Bag 2 is done. Alright, let's crack bag 3 open over here. Looks like there's just one bag for bag 3. I think we'll make this the last bag for this evening, and we'll continue part 2 later on. Let's finish off strong. Smash these, the last few little bags out. There's no Technic, so I'm happy about that. I was saying earlier on in the stream that my wife always hangs it on me that I never sort my pieces out when I'm building. So in case she's still watching, I'm sorting my pieces out for you. Only because she's probably still watching. So just in case she is, here you go. I'm sorting all my pieces out. Roughly. All right. Four of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to be covering up the top part. Okay, so maybe there's another... There might be another bag, actually. Because there's a couple of pieces that I am missing. Let's have a quick look in the box. Another bag. Full of yellow. Alright, there we go. Batwing has taken over the entire table. Alright, so 2 of those. Need 6 of them. 2, 4. 2, 4, and 6, and 2. So these go at the front over here. Actually really enjoying this build, to be honest with you. There's some sets that I've built in the past that I get started on them and just something I want to just get done really quick, and we nearly lost our instruction booklet again. Yeah, there's some sets I just start building and not the most enjoyable set, but I need to get it done because it's for the city or it's for a display. But something like this, apart from like the technic side of things, it's actually really enjoyable. Anyone that's built it can, anyone that's built it can probably agree with me, but for those that I've spoken to that have built it, they've all said that they really enjoyed the build. So now I understand what they mean, because it has actually been really fun. And it's been even more fun to do it on a live stream too, so double bonus on that. So I think I'm going to make it easier and spin this around. We can work on it a little bit easier over here. I think this is almost the full scale now. Now I think we're just building it up on the inside, but I think overall the scale is, I mean, it could get a little bit bigger, I think, with the wings, but pretty sure this wingspan is almost what it's going to be. I mean, it wouldn't bother me if the size was a little bit bigger. But so far, overall, it still looks fantastic. 6 of those, and a tile. Alright. So who out there is a Batman fan? Have you collected any Batman sets? Have you got the 1989 Batwing? Have you got the Batmobile? I know DC is a pretty popular theme, and Batman is definitely a favorite superhero. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of these. Put that to the corner here for a second. Alright, now we're starting to fill all these little spots here. I don't know if you can see them. All these little parts in here. Really, apart from the Technic, again, I really like the elements that they've used in putting this together so far. I'm not even halfway through, and I already really like the way this build has taken shape. I think as the detailing goes on, I think it's just going to look better and better each time. Dippy, how you going, man? I'm good. I'm really good. Thank you for asking. How are you going? Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. So are you building anything, Dippy, this weekend? Any Lego plans? Let me know in the comment section. And if you're just joining and you're not too sure what we're building and you can't make it out yet, we are building the 1989 Batwing. And if you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button to show your support. I'd really appreciate it, and give this video a big thumbs up. It would mean a lot. I've also got membership available now, so you can join the AusLego family and get some members only access stuff and perks. And I've also got super chat available, so that would be greatly appreciated as well, and help the channel grow so I can keep doing live streams for everybody. I love you, Lego City. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. You build things with mecha bricks. Nice. Any type of building with bricks is always fun, that's for sure. I'm actually looking to rebuild the city, so I'm going to be pulling it apart very soon, and I'm going to be doing a video on that. And we are going to be redesigning it, so I'm really excited to do that. There's going to be a bit of work involved, but the outcome is going to be absolutely amazing with what I've planned. So I look forward to sharing that with you guys. And I'm hoping to start that in the coming weeks. But like I said, it's going to be a very long process, very long project. And it's something I don't want to really rush. but I know that it's going to look fantastic once I'm finished with it. But anyone that builds a Lego city knows that it's always an ongoing project. Lego cities are never 100% complete. And even when you're about to complete it, you change the design. Always happens. Well, that's what happens to me anyway. But I know a lot of Lego city builders out there would probably share the same opinion as I do. Okay. All the top section is almost filled in. So now it's really starting to look more and more like a Batwing. That is the goal. Which do you think is better, the Batmobile or the Batwing? Oh man, of Tim Burton's Batman. That is a really hard. Excuse me. That's a really hard question to answer, man. That is a really hard question to answer. I'd have to. As much as I love the Batwing, I would probably have to go with the Batmobile. I'd have to go with the Batmobile. Again, I'm still very torn on both of them. I probably do love them equally, but if it came down to the crunch and I had to pick one, I'd probably say the Batmobile. How about you? What's your favorite? 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, man, let me know which one is your favorite. Is it a hard decision like what it was for me just then? Or is your decision a little bit easier than mine? I mean, Tim Burton's Batman is, overall, the Batman movie is my favourite. Michael Keaton's one of my favourite Batmans for sure. But if I had to pick, yeah, I'm saying the Batmobile for sure. Batmobile for you too? Nice. Like I said, it's still a very hard decision, very hard choice, but yeah, if I had to pick one, I'd be going the Batmobile. Most definitely. Easier. For sure. My favourite Batman is Michael Keaton. Tim Burton's Batman, hands down. That's easiest question to answer. I love, all the Batmans. They have all done a fantastic job in their own way. But my favourite will always be the 1989 Tim Burton's Michael Keaton Batman. 100% my favourite, without a question. How about yours? What's yours? Is that an easy enough question for you too, or are you stumped on that one now? Batman movies, Tim Burton's, and my favourite is Michael Keaton. My dude, there you go. That is awesome. Yeah, you can't, I don't think you can ever beat the original Batman. It's so much more gritty and just really represents Batman as a superhero the way it should be. But yeah, definitely can't go wrong with that one. This thing is humongous. We're starting to get a bit of black now on the front. Closing all that up. The back is, or the bottom I should say, is somewhat done. But it's slowly taking shape. You know, only 3 bags. 3 bags and it's already pretty much taking shape. That's pretty cool. Epic build. Ben Affleck is very good. Ben Affleck did do pretty well. Christian Bale did really well too. I like him as a Batman. I'm actually really looking forward to Rob Pattinson doing Batman in the Batman movie. That looks like it's going to be pretty good. I've seen a rough trailer for that. And I think he will actually portray Batman pretty well. Again, in a different way. But I'm really looking forward to seeing that one. I think he will do a really good job. But Ben Affleck did do a good Batman. Like I was saying, Christian Bale did a phenomenal Batman. If I had to pick one of those movies as my favorite as well in that era, would be The Dark Knight, because Heath Ledger's Joker is by far the best Joker, alongside obviously the OG, which is Jack Nicholson. But that one, The Dark Knight, is probably my favorite. At first I didn't like Robert Pattinson, but now I'm excited for the movie. Yeah, I was a bit skeptical when they announced Rob Pattinson was going to be the new Batman, but after I saw the trailer and everything, it changed my mind real quick, and I think he's going to be a really good Batman. So I'm looking forward to when that comes out. I reckon that's going to be a pretty epic Batman movie. I think most of the remakes that they've always done have been somewhat decent, in my opinion. And I mean, look, you're going to get people that don't like it, don't like certain Batman movies. But I mean, I'm just a really big Batman fan, so anything Batman is pretty much a winner for me. No questions asked. Adam West, yeah. Adam West's Batman was really good too back in those days. Most definitely. Again, I might call me biased because I'm just a huge Batman fan, so I'll pretty much enjoy any Batman movie that there is that's ever been made. So I don't think there's a Batman movie that I don't like, to be honest with you. This thing keeps getting heavier and heavier the more pieces we add onto it. Okay, we are pretty much halfway through bag 3. Six, 8, 10, 12, 14. So this build is definitely going to be done in a few different parts, because it is just a monster of a build. Oops. Alright, let's flick this around over here. Get this side of the Batwing done now. Okay. This is looking great. This is looking really good. Finish this right side or left side of the build for the night. These are going to come over a little bit over here. That's better. Going to repeat what we just did on the left side of the wing. We're going to repeat it on the right side. So we need all these pieces again. Like so. Now, all right. Let's put this right side of the wing together. Down nicely. Alrighty. Almost, this side's almost done. Push these pieces down. This is looking epic. For anybody that's stuck around, we are almost finished bag 3. And so far, it's, like I said, it just looks epic. There's no other words to describe how it looks. So if you're still stuck around since we've started building this, thank you. And I'm glad to show you the progress that we've made in only 3 bags, which is pretty epic. Like, the amount we've done in 3 bags is amazing. Comfortable spot here. Lost a piece. Where's that piece gone? Alright, we've lost a piece here. We've just got to find that. See where it's gone. Walkabouts. That's one thing that gets you when you're doing Lego. Sometimes there's pieces that just do not stay on, or they're hanging on by one piece and then they fall off when you touch it. Always can be irritating. Get around to fixing that piece later. Okay, gonna have to find that last piece. No idea whereabouts it went. We've had a piece gone walkabouts. That's alright, we'll get to that later. Finish this last section off, and we are done for the night. My favorite Superman. That's actually a really good question. Favorite Superman. If we're talking movie, I'd have to say Christopher Reeve. If we're talking TV series, I'd have to say Dean Cain in the Lois and Clark Adventures of Superman TV series. I'd have to say Dean Cain was a really good Superman. If you're talking film, I'd have to say the original Christopher Reeve was a really good Superman, in my opinion. How about you? What is your favorite Superman? I guess, look, in terms of Superman, I'm not going to say, again, I'm similar to the whole Batman thing. Like, I have my favourite Supermans, but I think they all did a good job in themselves. So, Henry Cavill or Christopher Reeves. Yeah, again, I think they all did a really good job. But if I had to pick, then I would definitely say, yeah, Christopher Reeve was my favourite in the film. And if you're talking like a TV series of Superman, I'd say Dean Cain. I used to love watching that series. I reckon that was a really good series. Alrighty, so bags 1, 2, and 3 have got us this far in the build of the Batwing, and it's looking really good. It's actually slowly taking shape. So I think we've made some good progress in tonight's live stream for the Batwing, and we will definitely be doing part 2 in a few days, so make sure you stick around for that. But I think we will have to finish up there for the night. It is now 2 a.m, so I think it's time for me to go to bed, get some rest, and we will be doing part 2 in a few days. So make sure you stay tuned. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll catch you in the next stream. Thanks.